problem number 2 from Chapter 4, Quiz 1 on quadratic functions in different forms in factoring. And I gave you this equation. And the first question is, what is the axis of symmetry? Now this one, well, what the question says is, using the fact that the function is in vertex form. And let me encourage you to get used to use the vertex form. It's really handy. So the fact that it's in vertex form, what is the axis of symmetry? Well, vertex form is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. And our vertex is hk. And we know that the vertex lies on the axis of symmetry. So if our h, that is our x value, our horizontal value, is 5, and note that it's not negative 5 because it's x minus h and x minus h and x minus 5, our axis of symmetry is 5. Then the next question is, does a function have a minimum or maximum value? Well, minimum or maximum is determined by whether or not there is a negative a. And in this case, there is not a negative a. Erasing the negative sign I just put there. It's a positive a. So if it is positive, then we know that our parabola is going to be normal shape, so to speak. And it's going to be an up-up type of a parabola. So if it's an up-up on either side, it means that at the vertex is going to be a minimum. So it has a minimum value. Now, some people answered this question, does the function have a minimum or maximum value? And they answered the question, yes. At first I thought that was being a little bit sarcastic, but no, in fact it's not. I mean, what they're telling me, if you answer that question yes, is that it is a quadratic function, which does have a minimum or a maximum. But it wasn't exactly what I was looking for, and fortunately in the next question people were able to answer it. If so, what is the minimum or maximum? Well, I have to do a little bit of calculation to figure that out. I know that the minimum here is going to be, whoops, dropped the pen. It's going to be right there at the vertex. So if the minimum is going to be there at the vertex, I need to find what is the y value of the vertex. Well, I know what the x value is. The x value is 5. So let's go 3/4 times 5, our x value, minus 5 squared plus 7/8. Well, 5 minus 5 is 0, so 3/4 times 0, I don't care if it's squared or not, this is going to be 0, plus 7/8. So our y value is going to be 7/8 at our vertex. That is our minimum. The minimum is not an ordered pair of 5 7/8. The minimum is the y value only. Y value only. That is the minimum. That's the proper terminology. That's the convention for writing this. That the minimum is the y value only. I took off 1/2 point if you wrote it as an ordered pair. But if you're listening to this video, I will tell you, if you just come in and tell me that the minimum value is the y value only, I will give you back that full point. Okie doke.